Today on Shelter Food and Beer, I'm going to be making taco meat, and I will be using a country rib. This is a good piece of meat. We start out with these country ribs, and we just cut them into even size pieces, 2 inches. On these country ribs, it's like 3 slices to a piece. There's a lot of fat on them, as you can see. Leave that fat on them. You want to render that down. After you get them all chopped up, it's basically salt and pepper you need to put on them. I like to use this Texas SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, and be very generous with it. Make sure it gets on all sides and let it rest for a while. Heat up the pan and add a couple tablespoons of oil, a little onion flavor for my oil. Skip this part if you don't want to hassle. This is something extra I am doing in the process. After I've sweated them down a little bit, I'm going to remove them so they're not in the way of the browning of the meat. Just brown the meat, a couple minutes on each side. And I have to do it in stages, 2 minutes a side. It's worth it for the flavor. I like to break a little bit of the caramelization on the bottom of the pan off as these ones finish. I preheated the oven to 300 degrees. Put the rest of the meat back in. Add my sauce. Stir it in. Sprinkle the onions back in on the top. Add a bay leaf and cover. Now I'll put it in the 300 degree oven for 2.5 hours probably. 2 hours in, first peek. And look at that. Check it for tenderness. Oh, it's falling apart. Beautiful out the bay leaf. Okay, I'm gonna break this up and then we'll go to the next level. There's the meat all pulled apart. Sauce, I gave it a flavor taste, a little more salt, ground pepper, and more apple cider vinegar, and pour this back on top of the pulled pork. Now I'm going to introduce smoke to the dish, a little indirect smoking, and this will give it an extra hour cooking and introduce it to some smoke. The big difference between my adobo sauce pulled pork is the adding of the vinegar at the end makes it a little more twangier, and the introduction of smoke. I'm going to leave the dish uncovered so we get some maximum amount of smoke. Stir it occasionally. Look at that meat. You can taste it just by looking at it. Portobello's to the side there for my wife. It's a lot of work for a taco. I'm going to make some tacos out of this. I'm going to make some pulled pork sandwiches out of this. And you're just going to have to check back, see my next video on how